Alright. Just checking everything. No sound. Now there's sound. Okay, welcome. It's been a while, and last time I was playing Railroads Online. I put around 180 to 200 hours into it, and now it's taking its well-deserved break. Let's put it that way. Nothing negative to say about it. It's still in early access and a lot of fixes to be made, a lot of development. So yeah, it deserves to be put at rest. Today, Farming Simulator 22 was released to the public, and no, I didn't get a press release copy. Why would I? So I have approximately 4 to 5 hours of experience, equal to next to no clue, and I'm going for hard mode. Let's see, you see here I kind of had a look around on every map. Elengrad we still know from FS19, and the two new ones like Elm Creek, the American map, and oh god, my French is so bad. The other one, the French one, trying to avoid mispronunciation, but we will start a completely new one, and we will start from scratch. And I think let's see, do we go for the French one? Nope, I'm going for the US map. And government subsidy, yes, the mod was the first one to be released to kind of quote unquote cheat money into the game. But then later today, Giants published a few implements, vehicles, mods on ModHub. And I picked the Veda Start Spirit R300 because it's a direct drill and it's pretty cheap, although it only provides 3 meters of working with, which is roughly 10 feet. Yeah, 10 feet. So I will select these and the Setter track pack because, yeah, of course I pre-ordered it. Yeah, if you're wondering about the screen size, I'm playing on ultra wide, and to be able to show you my full screen, this is how it looks. So let's see, and unfortunately this one you have to do in every new game. So select color, change name. No, I'm going for Rusty Nerd as always. So hair, no beard, apparel. Do I go for branded this time? Nah. So looks pretty decent. And welcome, and disable real time for the moment, seasonal growth, 1 day per month, fixed visual month off, crop destruction, periodic plowing, fieldstone, lime, weeds, everything's enabled, dirt normal, off, everything in hard mode as we expected, and save it. So we can actually return. Help window, colorblind, money unit, dollar, miles. I stick to Celsius for the temperature unit, but I'll go for acres area unit. Vehicle camera, easy arm controls. Yeah, that should do it. So steering sensitivity, direction change, manual, gear shift mode, manual, speedometer, engine speed, which translates to RPM, switch to trains, on, and sounds. Yeah, let's keep it that way. Okay, let's have a look. New game. I literally have nothing. This is the starting area normally, but everything's missing, farmhouse missing. So we could go for these fields, but it's kind of a disadvantage. We have corn, we have wheat, and on the top field I think it's sugar beet, and this is fixed every time you start the map. So yeah, it's fertilized, but you need like 3 different types of equipment. The alternative would be just to plow it in August and just use the fields for next year, but I struggle to invest. Let's see, to invest $156,000 into an area which I can rarely use. So yeah, and fun fact, I noticed pretty late, hard mode is actually pretty hard right now. When you try to start without a loan, you only have $300,000, euros, pounds, whatever, which is nothing. So let's see if we have something for sale. This would be pretty neat. But let's see, we need a piece of land, which does not have, although I frankly don't care what's on there right now, but on a plus side, we should get a harvest from it. So 50, 53, 39, 42. 42 is okay. I have a grass area over there. Let's have a look at it. Because it's not just the field, the preparation, it's August. We have to survive winter somehow. And okay, it's oat. Happens. It's fertilized 50%. Okay, that's good. Unfortunately, we are still lacking size information. So do I go for canola or do I go for oats? I think oats. So, and that's kind of half our budget gone in an instant. But I will look a bit further. 53, 140, closer to the farm, a bit closer to the shop. Again, oats. Fertilized, okay. has weeds on it and needs to be plowed. Additional work. Not that interesting anymore. This is too expensive, too expensive. Too much quote-unquote useless area. Here. Too expensive, although nice. Too expensive. Okay, Fiat 42 it is. You are mine now. First things first, we need a tractor. So there are only two options for tractor. The Vatra Valmet with 190 horsepower, a little oversized. For our purposes, I'll go for the Massey Ferguson 3670. 170 horsepower is more than enough for the tasks I'm planning to do or planning to use it for, and we do get narrow tires on it, even for the Michelin. So that's our second investment. So 57,000 left. Okay, we need a trailer, which we will lease. And of course we will need a harvester. And although I am on an American map using supposedly Rostamash, Eastern Europe definitely, maybe Russian, and we will lease this one as well. And the according header lease. So let's see. There is the class 108 Dominator in the mod hub right now, which is the same price, I think, as the Nova 330, has a larger grain tank, and I think about the same working with. So yeah, the top liner would be nice because it's a new harvester, or new to the game harvester, but I simply don't have the money. So let's see if my controls actually work. Oh, nice. Okay, you don't need the clutch actually. That's kind of strange. So next thing I noticed, when you change the view for the first time, normally takes a while to load. So yeah. Graphics are set to maximum. So everything I could enable is enabled. Ranges are set to maximum. And let's see how we roll. Okay, same braking force issue, kind of. Okay. Yeah, the engine brake is very strong. No mods mean no manual attachment, no GPS. The only thing I could use would be the AI helper, but they're pretty expensive when you're starting in hard mode, and I'm trying to avoid taking out a loan, because that would mean to do contracts in the winter to pay for the interest. So yeah, one field, one tractor. That's about it. What you can afford with $300,000. Trying to stay off the roads. The AI traffic seems to be a bit better compared to FS19. It's quicker, definitely. There has been one or two instances where I have been cut off. But yeah, nothing major. On the other hand, still kind of the same AI. So no, it's the subtle changes, the little changes, which make the game actually pretty neat at the moment. I really do like it. I do like the changes. I hope you will hear it once I start the harvester. It's sound. It's in part it's the optics, because they updated the optics slightly, and when you are saying they didn't change much and optics kind of look the same, yes and no, because you have to keep in mind they try to keep this game compatible with really low-end computers. And although my computer was at the higher end of things 2.5 years ago, today it's average at best. I don't know if you can hear it, but the sound experience is definitely a different one. Yeah. I don't know if it's the correct one, but I do believe the sound of the sickle bar or the mechanics behind it are really, really astonishing. And let's go ahead. And then the sound of the crop actually being cut and thrown out the back. It's a different experience. Personally, for me it's better, but everyone is entitled to his or her own point of view. Personally, I like it. And yes, slightly better animations, but I think there was a dev blog about it, the optics. So yeah, I really do like it. What I don't like at the moment are the brakes, because this is something I have to get used to. This changed a bit. And of course, I changed my controls slightly. So a few changes there as well. And again, as part of the little changes, the crops going into the feeder house and then into the machine, actually pretty neat, really. I've never been the world's best in-cab driver, but again, just my personal experience, it seems to be easier, at least on this small one here. So once I've done the headlines, I think I will put the music a bit up, and then yeah, just enjoy the ride. Yeah, it's really the little changes which bring the game forward, definitely. So I hope I'll make it around, at least to the trailer. Still struggling with the controls a little. So, okay. What about hard mode? How do I try to approach this? I think there are two possible ways to approach this. The one is just do not take out any loans, so you don't have to pay interest over the winter month. On the other hand, I actually don't know if I have some sort of running costs. I do not think so, but I hope there will be some money left. Maybe I can afford a greenhouse or some bees to get some form of income. Greenhouse definitely preferred. But we will see how we can manage that. And we only have this small piece of land, so there's actually kind of very little we can work with. That was close. Almost. Oh, and one nice little change actually is you cannot overload or unload while the engine is turned off. You have to keep your engine running. Small detail, but Yeah, I like it. So, on the other hand, there are still some glitches, I think. Only minor issues, as a matter of fact, so like graphical glitches or something in that area. So, nothing game breaking. Definitely nothing game breaking. But in its own way annoying. And I really do miss equipment from FS19. Other streamers, YouTubers already mentioned it. A lot of the equipment is from FS19, seems to be gone. If they didn't have time to port it to FS22, I don't know. So that's actually one reason I'm very happy to see that the first vehicles or vanilla vehicles actually appear in the mod hub, so we can use them in FS22 again. Yeah, we will see. And then in the end, you will see how this whole economy thing works out. Because, yeah, this is going to be interesting. They made the hard mode a little harder. You have less money to start with. In total, if you take out the full loan, it's 800,000 bucks. In Farm Manager, in medium, you have a bit more money. You start with 1.5 million without a loan. In FS19 it was 1.25 with 250,000 of your initial $500,000 loan already taken out. So FS19 1.5 in total. FS22 it's 2 million in total. And on the default maps, no equipment, no buildings, nothing. And 2 million again with the loan taken out, it's you can go a long way with 2 million. The most important part is don't stick your money into equipment you don't need. So and this is something players who have been playing with seasons a lot in FS17 and FS19 are actually pretty familiar with. So even if you have a 12-day year or 1 day per month, your harvester will be used maybe on 1 day, maybe on 2 days. Let me increase time. 6, 10. 10 times is okay. I just reduced to real time to get things sorted. So, but players familiar with seasons already know that. Don't buy equipment until you actually need it. So the harvester is a perfect example for that, because you only... Oh, that's the wrong button. Again, still struggling. harvester you only need like 1 day or 2 days a year. So why spend like $100,000, euros, pounds, currency, whatever, on an item you only use once a year or twice a year? Later when you can afford it, of course. Now I'm paying like 6,000 roughly for that very small harvester, and those $6,000 are just gone. Yeah, so we will have to see if we actually make enough money from that harvest to, yeah, kind of recuperate the money we used to harvest this field, and maybe a bit more to yeah, to make bales or something like that. And to sell the bales and so on and so forth. And field preparation for next year. Most important thing. And that is why the hardy sprayer is very, very interesting for us, because we need fertilizer and we need crop protection, and that hardy sprayer can actually do both. And 15,000 roughly is much, is a lot given my current state, but this might be worth it. Didn't pay attention. And this is crop protection life. Oh, can't even put out the pipe without a running engine. So yeah, this is the graphical glitch I mentioned. Maybe it has something to do with my settings. I don't know. Just taking a screenshot. Yeah, that costs us a bit. Again, wrong button. Let's use cruise control. And check prices. Straw. 42 at the animal dealer. Okay. That's 160 per bale. Taking normal bales. We will see. I don't think it's worth it. Because it's like 10 bales, $1,600. Let's say 12 bales, 12 to 13 bales, then you have $2,000, which would pay the lease for the baler and maybe a trailer, or I'll just stick with the small baler and try to load my my trailer by hand. I don't know. I will have to check. I will have to check for lease prices for the balers. But then again, I think we could do like 13 plus bales from this field. So yes, could be an option. But then again, I actually live in that area of Germany, or near that area of Germany, called Schwaben, and they are kind of known for keeping their wallets shut, same as the Scots, I think. No offense to the Scots, by the way, but I think the Scottish people kind of share the renown or this trait in the public. So and we really have to think twice before spending any money. So yeah, I do think it would work. And like accelerating is kind of a pain. I don't know if it's the pedal or if it's me. I don't know. So, but I wanted to put the music a bit up. Let's see. So, Sound chaos incoming. Because now it's only music. So... and back into the cab. Just checking something. So... whoa, close. %70 full. Don't screw up again. One time's enough. Ah, dang it. So, now I think I have things sorted again. Kind of unfortunate that you cannot export import settings. Would be cool. Quality of life improvement, so to speak. Let's put my auger out. And yet again, the same graphical glitch. Yeah. Again, not game breaking. What's more annoying, kind of, is that please start the engine first. This is going to stay. In FS19, it disappeared at some point. So, auger's coming in. Clonk. now for that row of shame. Ah, wrong button again. So... maybe one hopper. So 4,000 to 4,500 liters, which would be then in total almost a full trailer. The trailer has 18,500 liters. Plus straw. Yeah. Let's go external. So, a bit further away. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 rows. And yes, I counted them by hand. 20 rows. If I use 2 rows for a bale, 10 bales. 10 bales times 160. It's 1,600. It's very little. Yeah, it really is 1,600. I don't know. Let's see, balers. 2, 4, no. The small bales are, I think, 1,200 per bale. Tough decision, really tough decision. So 0.7 hours. I think that was the correct harvester or combine for this field size. Oh, you're kidding. 453 liters left. Okay, let's check prices. We have Goldcrest Valley 664, 629. Feed and Grain South. I know where that place is. Come on, open up. Nobody saw that stop sign. So let's just check. Yeah. And again, the sounds. I will just reduce the music a little. It was in a devlog a couple of months back, and I was looking forward to these, little details. So 12,000, roughly. Didn't check. That should be roughly 12,000 plus a bit. So of course we should have kept the oats, stored it somewhere, because prices during winter time usually go up. So we could have made more. But on the other hand, we don't have a silo. I do believe we have quote-unquote public storage, like the silos in which you then could unload into the trains. But I think they will charge a fee. And I really don't know if this is actually worth it. So let's get those 300 bucks, return the trailer, and then, yeah, make a very difficult decision. So like return the trailer or not return the trailer. And if I do not return the trailer, then yeah, which baler? Okay, I just got a phone call. I will leave you with that superb music for a bit, and I will return in a minute. Alright, 1551, that's okay, just checked. So, where's the music? There's the music. Let's put you down a notch, and then maybe put you up later. Put my headset up correctly. Sorry for the interruption. Actually, my dad called. So, and as you can read in my profile, family without any discussion always takes precedence. So, my apologies that you had to wait this long, but yeah. So, again, it was... what was the phone call about? Was it that important? Family always is. Simple answer. But yeah, he was giving me some tips regarding the actual television program. But I will view it later. And then just some small talk. I haven't visited my father for almost 2 years now, since all that Corona stuff began. So it's really not easy for both of us. He is well over 80, and that actually brings its own risks. So that's why we just took our time and actually spoke with each other. And just let me check, do we have that? Before anyone takes it, I'll buy it. Yes. Yeah. What do we do with the straw? Unfortunately, it seems today everyone streaming Farming Simulator 22, which is understandable. So, if any, very few people in chat right now. So, nothing from there, I guess. So, still on my own. I'm thinking about setting up my own multiplayer server, quote unquote, again. But again, it's brand new. Mods will be released on a daily basis, more or less, from now on. And a lot, yeah, too much would change on a daily basis to actually have a working dedicated server right now. Okay, what was our bailing technology? Yeah, now I know. I could go for a forage wagon. Ooh, that's a big one. But 45, no. So if I do go for straw, there are forage wagons. 16,000, which would roughly be 4 bales. 1,600. Okay. Because we can sell loose straw. Okay, 48, and it only gets more expensive. 22 lease, 1,100. I actually don't know. I really have no clue. I think it was in the description. What to go for. Let me just... Animal dealer. Okay. $55. Okay, that's exactly that. Then I go for this one. I don't have to do that. I know I could return the trailer over there. Time is literally money. 55 is actually pretty decent. And yeah, I do believe that my way to drive right now is not exactly comparable to real life, but in the end, yeah, I do acknowledge it's a game. Although I tend to try a realistic approach. That's why I'm always lifting or crossing that ditch there. Wow. I did estimate I would need 2 rolls per bale. Actually, no. I think I took the wrong turn. Not the wrong one, but yeah. Not the wrong one, but the wrong turn. And note to self. Don't underestimate straw. That icon in the middle of the trailer. $894. know that I don't have access. I want to take... yeah? Yeah. Okay, we got it. Let me just check something. Economic difficulty hard. I'm really surprised. So, second note to self. Straw actually can make a lot of money. Even in hard mode. Okay. That's something I think normal players or players without seasons experience in FS17 or FS19 yeah, I think those players will be more surprised, because playing with seasons in FS19, straw was literally worth nothing. So except in those instances when you actually had use for the straw, like cows, pigs, husbandry in general, but as a source of income, I don't think so. Okay, just to be more precise, depending on the map. And on those maps I played on, it wasn't really worthwhile. So I guess a bailer could have been quicker. On the other hand, we would have needed some way of transportation. No matter how you do it, it's the wrong side of the 50-50 chance. Yeah, okay. At least for me. with this load, we are starting to make profit. Yeah, hard mode in general is more time consuming because you tend to use quote unquote smaller equipment than you would normally use. A, because you just have less money. Again, I started out with $300,000 on this map, so I very much have to pay attention on what items I spend my money on. So, and from that point of view, I'm really happy that it's implemented into the game that you can buy used equipment. And, like, experienced players remember FS17 when you had the sales tab, when equipment was quote unquote on sale for some unknown reason. In FS19 you actually had two choices. There was the buy used equipment mod, and then another mod for store sales, but in general I think it was only flat 5 or 10% discount. At least in FS17 it was. In FS19 I don't think I played a map with store sales enabled. Yeah. And now we have used equipment in game without any mods. So would have been actually kind of cool if the developers had the time to not just implement like used equipment, but like sales offers. So Black Friday for agricultural equipment, for example. But hey, I am quite happy that it's released now, 1 year late, or later than expected. And what the devs, or what Giants actually delivered, was nice. Still is. And from what I heard from other YouTubers, Twitch streamers, and so on and so forth, is that the American map actually resembles the American region, quote unquote. And yeah, as a vanilla map. I do like it as well. No, we didn't hit the header. No. No way. So a little bit more music. Okay, one more load and the harvest paid for the sprayer. Okay. It's August. 8:15. And it's dark. I don't think so, guys. This is what it... Ooh? Okay. I actually thought he would across the road, just in front of me. But it's 8:20 p.m. and it's dark outside in August. Yes, I know. I do believe in the south of the USA. This is actually possible. But like on, what are we on? 52, 53 degrees north? 20:23 p.m. in summer? Dark? No way. No way. It's dark at that point. Nope. And if you notice me tubbing in and tubbing out, just adjusting sound levels, kind of. Not always noticeable for you. Sometimes it's just volume on my headphones. Note to self, next time go for the baler. For the Pöttinger one. And make big bales. Yep. And now we are not playing try not to move the combine. I will move it at some point. I will have to. I'm just trying to be trying to be as efficient as possible. This AI traffic is really quick. Okay. Okay, with this load, the harvest has paid for the sprayer. I don't think I didn't check the finances tab that thoroughly, but I don't think there is a category for used equipment. There's just purchased vehicles. But yeah, we know it's like 15 and a bit thousand dollars. And so you're still below $100,000 in equipment costs. Yeah, leasing fees. That's what I expected last time. Did you see the car? The AI traffic? Sorry for the distraction or for diverting to another topic. But that's exactly what I meant earlier when I thought, oh, I think it's gonna hit me. But it didn't. Nice. Very, very welcome not to be hit. So, and I actually do think that we are kind of lucky with our choice, because decent field size, less than an hour with the combine released. I think we will have to pay extra for the loading wagon though. Although close, will be close. But then again, we are profitable with the straw, so any additional costs, yeah, would have been compensated for. So 4 strips and what's left? yeah, two runs to the animal dealer. Unfortunately, okay, very understandably, but unfortunate nonetheless, we don't have some sort of trailer home mod or something like that to have a sleep trigger, because we could actually afford it right now. Our own sleep trigger. Oh, that was the clutch right there. I think in real life this wouldn't have worked. And as a matter of fact, I'm driving without clutch, or without using proper English, using the clutch right now. Fuel level is actually pretty good. Okay, side note, we didn't do any quote-unquote real tiered work yet. Just driving back and forth and yeah, using our PTO a bit. on the spot. Almost on the spot. I don't know if you noticed the AI traffic behind me. Looked like it wanted to overtake, then crossed 2 lanes and decided to go onto the interstate. AI traffic definitely seems to have improved. Yeah. I'll go with that statement. Let's see if I can make it across that bridge. Yes, I can. I think there's AI traffic behind me. That did... Ooh. That deer on the left kind of scared me. Okay. I had an incident in real life while driving a car and a deer on the road. And yes, we both missed each other. Nobody got hurt. Neither the deer nor I. But interesting, to say the least. So you cannot reconfigure leased equipment. So I will just return. .7 hours, perfect. Again, 0.7 hours. 0.2. Yeah. And you 0.8. Okay. last load, then back to the shop. And then it's hands or cards on the table. What did we make? Let's see, is there... Just stay on this road to the shop. Okay. Okay. Harvest is done. That was our main income until next year. From now on, expenses. More or less, just expenses. reduce timescale and return the forage wagon. Okay. Let's see. New vehicles 112, land purchase 145. Okay. Vehicle leasing costs 8,500 roughly. And we made 18,000 euros, dollars, pounds, whatever currency in Farm Sim as income. So roughly $10,000 plus, which leaves us with a deficit of roughly $5,000 for today. And yeah, we are playing in hard mode without any loan. Paid it back. We started with $300,000 and it kind of looks okay. Let's have a look in the calendar. Wrong type. Oat. Okay. Can do it in March. We can go for canola. But I do think that oh. That's a nice auger wagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 7,300 each. Okay. But not today. I want to put down some buildings. Transport winter, no. Ah. Okay. 42, the answer to all questions. Okay, sheds. Animals. 26. Okay, this is my little strip of land. Overlaps with another object. No kidding. Close. Very close. I need to... Yeah, these are the large ones. Medium ones. But this way I could build several of them. Okay. That would be actually pretty nice. Landscaping, painting. That could be the approach then. Yeah. Let's see, on the other end. Oh. Nothing. Okay, that's it. We finished first day. I think we are okay. We are okay. It will be slow progress all the way. Cedars, I will take that one because no previous cultivating or plowing necessary. We can direct drill and it's only 2500 plus seed. If we get a used one in the meantime, I think I will go for the used one. So I will try to kind of keep a balance higher than 30,000 no matter what I do. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for tuning in. If you liked what you see, consider following. I almost said leave a comment, but on Twitch kind of impossible. But yeah, well, tune in when it's time again for hard mode with almost no clue in FS22. Until then, see you soon. Bye bye.